Hello and welcome back to Woitzik Labs. Today we're building a truly flexible, lightweight cluster by combining the power of Proxmox and the efficiency of a Raspberry Pi. We'll set up a K3s control plane on a Proxmox VM, add a second VM agent, and then integrate a Raspberry Pi as a third agent. I'll also show you how to fix the crucial Pi-specific error. Let's dive in. First, we create our K3 server or control plane VM in Proxmox. We will choose an ID and name and select the full clone option from our template. For your server master, I recommend at least 2 cores and 2 GB of RAM. For the agents, 1 core and 5 and 12 MB of RAM is sufficient for most lightweight workloads. Start the VM and wait for the process to finish. Next, we need the IP address. In the Proxmox shell, run qm guest command your VM ID network get interfaces. Crucially, set a static IP address for this control plane, either on your router or within the OS. Copy the IP and connect via SSH. We are now ready to install the master. Remember, you could also perform this step on a powerful Raspberry Pi if you wanted the Pi to be your master. Now copy the installation command provided in the description. This command downloads the K3 server binary and installs the service. While the server is installing, let's quickly set up our second VM agent. Repeat the cloning process, new VM, ID, name, and full clone. Then start it up. Head back to the server and verify the control plane is ready using sudo K3s kubectl get node. You should see your server listed as control plane master. We need the join token. Get it from the /var path with sudo cat/lib rancher /k3s/server/node-token. Copy this token. Get the IP of your second VM agent and connect via SSH. Now we use the join command, adding the server IP and the token. This installation can take up to 5 minutes. Once complete, run sudo K3s kubectl get node on the master again. You should see your agent node listed. To make things clearer, let's label the node as a worker. kubectl label node, node role.kubernetes.io/worker equals worker. As you can see, the VM agent is working perfectly. Now for the exciting part, integrating the Raspberry Pi. First, you need an OS. Install the Pi imager linked below and insert your SD card. Choose your model, and I strongly recommend Raspberry Pi OS Lite 64-bit for server roles. Customize your setup by changing the host name and, most importantly, adding your SSH key for secure, password-less access. Accept both prompts to proceed and wait for the flashing to complete. Eject the SD card, boot the Pi, and connect via SSH to the new host name. We will use the same K3s join command we used for the Proxmox agent. Wait, it throws an error, right? This is the classic Cgroup issue on Raspberry Pi OS. To fix this, we need to edit the kernel boot configuration. Use sudo nano/firmware.txt. At the very end of the existing line, add the following parameters. Do not create new lines. Cgroup enable equals memory. Cgroup memory equals 1. System.unified Cgroup hierarchy equal 1. Save the file using Ctrl-O, hit enter, and exit with Ctrl-X. Now reboot the Pi with sudo reboot, reconnect via SSH. We can check if the fix worked with this command, mount grep cgroup 2. The output should look like this, confirming the necessary Cgroup configuration is active. Run the K3s Agent join command again, the exact same one using the server IP and token. This time, the installation should proceed without any errors. Once complete, head back to your Proxmox Master VM. Run sudo K3s kubectl get node one last time. You should now see 3 nodes, the Proxmox Master, the Proxmox Agent, and your new Raspberry Pi agent, all in the ready state. Finally, let's label our Pi as a worker too, just like the other agent. That's how you build a hybrid K3s cluster. Your cluster is now ready for deployment. If this guide helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more tutorials, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lab.